No, you can't see. We are back. It's an hour, like I said, but whatever. I believe it is also, yeah, past midnight. So I will BRB though. I'm gonna go post links, and we're gonna start episode 1 of our franchise. Already spoiled. Well, the team's already spoiled that we're gonna be taking over by the title. But yeah, very excited. Very, very excited. BRB.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister, never lied. And well, we've got and welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go down. And on the mound today, Zach Wheeler.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Harper under it. He's got it. And there's one down. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Next offering is foul back. Kicks and deals.
I'm here. Give me 1 minute. I ran into demo mode when I was AFK. We're going to start it up in a minute. Sorry. Just going to be like, well, literally like probably 5 minutes max, and then I'll be back. BRB.
Live from beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, John Means.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all four of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with three if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
So just about set. Here's Tim Anderson. That one off the mark, and we're underway here this afternoon.
First pitch, 107.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Soft contact in the air. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting second.
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in his repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle. And you get three swings, why not take all three of them? With his control and command, he's going to be in the strike zone.
One down, base is empty. That's out to center field. Mullins ranging back. 2 away now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Jose Abreu. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. No score, just getting started, top of the first. And that one pulled foul. And here it comes. And 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing to do it for the White Sox. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. And on the mound now, Lance Lynn.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Bottom of the first, so next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins.
The center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
And he deals. And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. And they get Mullins for the out. 1 away.
Batting second.
All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Anthony Santander at the plate. The right-hander back to work. He swings and fouls one off. Mountcastle stands at first with 1 out. Next pitch misses way outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Okada racing over to make the catch.
Okada with a good race there to the thing there. To the ball. Why did I have trouble saying that? What's up, y'all? We got a little bit of flatulence from the mouth, but we burping a little bit. And we starting our franchise. We're going to start a new franchise with the current rosters, I believe. We're not gonna spoil the team. You know, I was thinking about the Rangers because they're my second favorite team, close second behind Atlanta. But you know, they got Marcus Semien. They're paying him a lot of money. They're really trying to win now. They got a better potential roster for this year and maybe even in the future than the team we're choosing. Thought about the Marlins, but they got a lot of good young players. Jazz Chisholm, Trevor Rogers, Pablo Lopez, just to name a few. You know, Jesus Sanchez, um, Brian De La Cruz, Sixto Sanchez, who I believe saw some time in the MLB. Barely saw some time in the MLB. And I think that was the shortened 2020 year, the COVID year. So we thought about the Marlins, some other teams like the Nationals, who, I mean, like, it's hard not to pick teams like this because when you have a guy like Juan Soto, who not only is on an expiring contract, but dude's just a beast in general. He's 23 years old. Like, hard not to choose. I'm honestly like almost changing my mind. Look at that minor league team. The Rochester Red Wings. It's a great fucking name. Thought about the Cubs with Joey Votto. As a vet, not much else talent. Like, but the Natties, I don't feel like look at their depth. They don't really have anything else. They got Brady House in single A right now, who could be a really good prospect. They could be an exciting team that, like, you know, is comparable with a lot of the worst teams. This is the team that we were gonna, and still are pretty much in the lead of choosing. Where are they? There they are. The Oakland Athletics. They're the worst team. Ranked the worst team in the MLB, with Sean Manaea and Frankie Montas as their highest rated guys, along with Sean Murphy. Yeah. This was the team that we were going to originally choose. They have some nice potential guys like Robert Poisson down here, Shea Langeliers, Max Muncy, who's only 19 years old. But, like, oh man, you don't realize how much the Nationals are intriguing just because of that man right there. We do have a, you know, huge veteran in Nelson Cruz. Also plays right field. Does have left field secondary position. Juan can play all over the outfield. Man, I think it's down to the Nationals and the A's. I didn't think how much. I didn't think about this as much, about how much I wanted to do a Washington Nationals series, potentially. Oh boy. Should have did this before I went live and posted links. I mean, it is late at night. No one is watching anyways. I did do research on, like, MLB The Show 22 and franchise teams. And what teams were being chosen. Yeah. Greedo is doing a series on the Nationals. So it's like the Nationals, the Rangers, and the A's are all teams that, you know, by bigger content creators on YouTube are already doing. Oh man, oh man. Is there a way? Oh, I don't know. I should have thought about this more. You know what? I think we're just gonna. Oh man, I don't know. I. This is the team that I was sure that I wanted to take over for our franchise, but like it's one of these things that we really got to get, locked down before we get it going. I just don't know much about contracts in terms of the MLB. I don't know much about scouting and drafting. I don't know much about, you know, really the nitty-gritty details of the MLB. And if we look at this team, this Nationals team, they're third worst ranked in the league. And they have, intriguing vets like Strasburg, who for some reason right now is playing for the Red Wings. Nelson Cruz, Cesar Hernandez. They got Will Harris as a relief. Sean Doolittle. Victor Robles is another young guy that is like, extremely intriguing. Had a pretty down year in 21, but he's an expiring guy along with Soto. Soto's expiring as well as Robles. And so it's like, this could be a team that potentially we could be looking at some trouble here. Hunter Harvey, relief pitcher, he's got a potential. He's got great velocity and break. Just no control or stamina. Like, Cade Cavalli, who does have starting pitcher potential in the Double-A right now. Like, there's some young prospects, too, that pique my interest. But obviously, the rebuild and the franchise would hopefully be built around Juan Soto. I haven't even looked at these quirks. Excels at getting base hits, home runs, drawing walks, check swinging. Better when there are runners on base. Better when playing on the road. Better when playing at night. First pitch of an at-bat. 2 strikes, hitting fastballs. Teams behind, 9th inning or better. Yeah, Juan Soto's just one of the young superstars that you can get extremely excited about. Extremely excited about. I think I want to be the Washington Nationals over in DC with the Rochester Red Wings, and the Harrisburg Senators. I think we're gonna go offline real quick, so I can change the title. Sorry, this series never happened.